Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to be going through a little kind of tutorial for the new Blastoise offline game mode thingy promo, showing you the two best decks or the decks that I've used. So this is the first one, Pikachu EX, obviously very high in the meta and a type advantage, and then we've also got this Zapdos 3 Diamond deck. This is more of a kind of free to play deck in case you guys don't have Zapdos EXs, but also because there's a challenge on both of the top two to win with max 3 diamond, get yourself an extra 10 wonder pick points. So we're going to go into with this Pikachu EX deck first. This is definitely, in my opinion, the best deck for this game mode. So we're going second as well, which is perfect. So the primary kind of goal of this deck is, in my hand right now, I could play Pikachu EX first, but because of Zapdos's peck, it's not a bad idea. In fact, I actually think I made a mistake that I probably should have played Pikachu EX first, because I do have a Pokeball, so it would be quite easy to get Pikachu dealing enough damage. So if you don't have Pikachu off the start, Zapdos is a good damage dealer for 20 damage. Obviously this has Articuno, so the max damage you can deal with Pikachu is 110. And there's also a Zebstrika, which will deal the necessary 30 damage if they retreat the Articuno. So then you've got yourself 2 points on the board. So we're going to draw these two cards. So that's the card I'm talking about. Electabuzz, I don't really use him, but it's a lot about having good basic cards that retreat for 1. I am just going to deal some early damage with Zapdos. So again, like if you don't have Pikachu EX off the start, Zapdos EX is a really good like early damage dealer against some of these water Pokemon. The problem with Zapdos EX is when it comes up against Eevee. Now obviously you're going to defeat Eevee in 3 hits, which is quite slow. Whereas Pikachu deals 30, 60, 90 damage, but 110 on the water ones, so it's really strong for this. I'm just going to get Eevee out of the way because it's annoying me, and we'll chip some damage off of Articuno, which means that I don't need to do the Zebstrika, but I'm also getting energy on my Pikachu, so they're going to Misty. Wow, brilliant. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they can use Washout as well. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a fair bit of damage. Now, honest to God, before this, like, using this deck, I was literally winning games without even taking any damage from anyone. I think I did make a mistake by playing Zapdos first, kind of just not really thinking so much, just kind of rushing a bit to try and not waste you guys' time. But we have got Pikachu on 1 with 1 in my zone, so we will now be able to start kind of showing you why this deck is really good. So obviously that will take out the Articuno, easy. If they put Vaporeon forwards, I have Giovanni. If they put Wartortle, assuming they don't play their Blastoise EX, which in my opinion is stupid because you don't even have the promo card in the thing. Okay, they played Blastoise EX, so you know, it's kind of just slowing down the vid, but again, I'm not in any danger. I'm going to win 3-0. I hope you can kind of see why this deck is really good. I mean, again, like, I could put this energy on my Pikachu, but I'm not really going to need to use it. I was in no point of this game, apart from maybe when Eevee was getting coin flips. Sorry. Got a call, which obviously stopped the game. I lost track of where I was. But I mean, we've won this, so that is the first deck. That's the Pikachu EX deck. I hope you can kind of see why it's so strong. It is so strong in this game mode. There's no better deck. But obviously, if you don't have access to 2 Pikachu EXs, and I mean, the Zapdos EXs are not necessary. Don't trade them for normal Zapdos. Trade them for someone that can deal quite early, like 20 damage hits with quick retreat and high health. That's what I would do. Pikachu X's, so there's no replacing them. I'm just going to get rid of blue. I don't know why I put this blue in, because it's told you I needed 3 diamond and below. So this is just a warning to check that you haven't got any trainers. The promo cards from the shops, they're fine, you can use them. They don't affect it. Again, as well, if you don't have some of the trainers, like, I know the actual deck is supposed to use 2 Giovannis and 2 Periscopes, but it doesn't really make a difference as long as you have 2 Zapdoses. Like, again, there's like some old Amber, which obviously I think I have a lot of from Mythical Island, but if you have some of the other fossils, then again, that's also fine. You'll see why you need to use them in a bit. Because you're probably thinking you don't have anything to evolve them into, but they are actually like kind of necessary in this deck. So we got Zapdos. Obviously you get him always in your starting hand because he's your only Pokemon. We're also going second, which is lovely. Loads of cards in my hand, including a red card, which, I mean, with Periscope is really strong, but I don't have Periscope, but I do have 2 red cards, so I'm just going to get rid of 5 cards from their hand. Kind of fawn anything they're trying to do. So they put out War Turtle, that's fine. Can't even attack yet. Giovanni, as I said, means you deal kind of 130 damage. So it's just loads of trainers, really, as you can see. I'm going to get my second Zapdos now as well, which is obviously quite helpful, just to put someone there. I literally am just spaced out on what they're doing. Okay, so they're going to do 40 damage to us, but we'll have our 100 damage prepped for next. So, I mean, I'm definitely not going to red card them now. Zapdos and... Oh, alright, so that's a slight blunder. So this is what I was actually trying to say, is this is why you have the pieces of Amber and just fossils and stuff to go on your thing. I don't know if the fossils actually are 40 health. I'm assuming they are 40 health as well. If they're lower, then definitely don't use them. But yeah, I was being really stupid. I completely spaced out and forgot to put them on my bench. But again, that's a lesson to you guys. Really? 40 damage. Okay, so my Zapdos is down to 20, which is a bit worrying, actually. And I got a Periscope. The other team don't even have any cards in their hand, so that's not useful. So this is why you put the Amber down on the bench. This is what it's actually for. I'm going to use blue, just in case they have some kind of 20 thingy attack. I don't know really what they would have, because they've used their EVs. So you then, the Amber takes the 30 damage. I'm really sorry, I completely phased out about putting them on my bench before I attacked. But that is what the Amber's for, just to sponge some damage so your other Zapdos isn't the one getting hit. I don't actually know what happens if you don't have anyone on your bench. I'm assuming you just don't take any damage, so again, maybe that's what you want to do, but then obviously be careful that you don't just lose straight up. And there's my third point. So as you can see, in terms of 3 diamond and below decks, kind of free to play decks, this one isn't the most advisable for free to play, obviously, because I'd like to think you'd have some EXs, but it is just good just for that one game to get the 3 diamond and below done with pretty much ease. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. We will quickly open these packs. So just a couple of notes on the packs. If you win the top kind of expert mode, you get 100% chance of getting a pack. And then the pack weight is 10% for Blastoise, 15% for Volcarona, and then the rest is kind of equal with the remainder. So definitely play the hardest game mode with those decks I told you to, and hopefully within 5-6 games, I think it took me 4 packs to get Blastoise, maybe 5. Anyway, thanks for watching.